hello, and welcome back to Putting the World to Rights with Hen. I am Hen, of course, and today I'm going to tell you what I feel is a amusing story of a numpty. Now, if you don't know what a numpty is, I can give you some similar words that you might understand. Nincompoop, dimwit, nitwit, dummy, ignoramus, numbskull. Americans might call them a smuck or a putz, a dumbhead, a prat. Just a few examples of words that are similar to numpty. Anyway, let me introduce you to the numpty of our story. Say hello to the audience, numpty. Hello, audience. Yes, the numpty of this story is me. I hold my hands up. Every now and again, I am a bit of a numpty. So let's start the story. It all happened 1 week ago, on Friday. I was at work and it was time to leave, and I got my stuff and I left, and I was feeling a bit tired. So instead of going to the supermarket on the way to the bus stop like I normally do, I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to go straight to the bus stop and get the first bus that will take me to the supermarket just up the road from my house. So I walked to the bus stop. I'm sitting there. It's about a 20-minute wait for the bus. So I got my book out and I was reading my book. And then I see the bus coming along. And I got up. I started looking for my bank card to pay for my bus fare. And it's not there. Shit. And that's when I remembered 2 hours ago, or around that, I'd been passed on a message at work that my friend had contacted work to let them know that I'd left my bank card in her car at lunchtime. Now, at the time, I thought, oh, well, I'm not going to make her come all the way back with it. She lives half an hour away from work. That's an hour journey for her. That's not fair. I'll just go on the computer at work and book a taxi on the app where my bank card details are saved. I forgot. I'd left work, gone to the bus stop with no way of paying for the bus. Not only that, my phone is not working, so I had no way of contacting anyone or booking a taxi and getting someone else to pay for it. So I'm left with no options. Well, I did have one option. I could wait for the regular bus that I catch, where I know the bus driver, and could probably get away with saying, can I pay you tomorrow? Except it's Friday. And that bus driver doesn't work on Friday. And I don't really know the bus driver that does work on Friday well enough to say, can I pay you tomorrow? Besides which, he wouldn't be on the bus tomorrow because he don't work Saturdays. Anyway, so I think, right, okay, I'm going to have to set off. I'm going to have to go home. And I'm going to have to walk it. It's dark and it's cold. But you know what? Sitting around is not going to get me anywhere. Now, it normally takes me about an hour and a half to walk home. And I don't mind doing it on a warm, sunny evening. You know, I don't mind doing it. I do it occasionally. It's not my favourite job to do after 9 hours on your feet, but you know what? Sometimes it's nice just to have a nice, gentle walk home, but not in the middle of winter when it's cold and it's dark. Anyway, so the route I would normally take home is a nice route during the day. And there's a little bit of a dodgy area that you have to walk past, but during the day I don't worry about it. However, I'm not too keen on going past there at night. Besides which, part way down the route, there's a field I have to cut across. Or I can go a different way, but the shortcut is across this field that has no lights. You don't really want to go down a field in the dark at night with no lights, especially when that field may contain cows. Now, most people don't feel that cows are scary, but when you're 5 foot nothing and a size 10, which is about a size 6 in the US, you're not exactly a very scary person. And cows are big. And when you've got 20 cows heading towards you, those beasts are scary as fuck, I tell you. And in the daytime, if I see them, I turn around and go a different way and add an extra half an hour to my journey. So there's no chance I am going anywhere near that cow field in the middle of the night in the dark. Not a chance, not a hope in hell am I going anywhere near that cow field in the middle of the night. I mean, it's not the middle of the night. It's only about 6:30 at this time, but it's dark. And they're cows, and I can't see them, and they may stumble me to death, and that ain't happening. Anyway, so I decide best thing for me to do is head up towards the shopping centre. It's about a 10-minute walk from the bus stop. It's not too bad. So I'm walking up the road to the shopping centre, plodding along quite gently, and then the wind lifts up, and the rain starts coming down. And I'm going, oh, for fuck's sake, this is all I fucking need. So I'm walking along and I'm thinking to myself, well, I could pop to my sister's and get her to book me a taxi. But I've still got no way of paying for it. And I can't really ask her to pay for it. That's a bit cheeky. And I could ask her to go on. I could ask to use her computer, except I'm not allowed in her house because, you know what, we're in lockdown and we're not allowed in other people's houses. So I'd have to give her my information to log on to my account to book the taxi in my name using my card. That's possible, except for to get to my sister's house, I have to walk through a rather dodgy area of the town. It's only a 10-minute walk, but it's a rather dodgy area of the town. And I don't really fancy walking through there in the dark where I might get accosted by some wannabe gangster with a knife. So what are my options? Risk getting stabbed by a pillock or carry on walking? Do you know what? Besides that, my sister's a bit of an old fogey, and although it's only 6:30 at night, it's probably nearer to 7 o'clock by the time we get to her house, and she might be in bed because you know what? She's boring. So I think, no, do you know what? I'm just going to walk home. Just going to walk home. It's raining, it's cold, it's dark, but it's the best option. So I think I decide I must go for a wee at the centre, the shopping centre, before I carry on my walk because there's no way I'm getting all the way home without emptying my bladder. My bladder holds nothing. It is the size of a pea. So I pop into the shopping centre, go for a wee, come back out, and it stopped raining. I think to myself, thank fuck for that. I can walk home and it's not raining. It's a bit cold, but it's not too bad. So I walk home. I head up towards like a big park area, and I decide I'm not cutting through that. Again, it's dark. There's no lights. I'll walk along the road where there's lights at least. Walking along the road, bus goes past. A bus I could have got home if I had money. Plodding along, quite casually. It's a bit nippy, but I'm walking quite a fast pace, having a swish of my drink every now and again. And I walk out to the main road. It's a dual carriageway. Yeah, we have dual carriageways go through our town. And I'm walking along past the dual carriageway. Cars are passing me. I'm walking along the mud. At least it's not too muddy. It's a bit damp, but it's not too muddy. And another bus goes past me. Another bus that could have taken me home. I eventually get up to an area that I know quite well. It's where my other sister used to live. She moved away from there about a year ago. And if I was walking this route home normally, I would have stopped there. But like I said, she's moved away. So this would normally be me, my halfway point, walking home, stop at my sister's for a cup of tea. That option's not open to me. And even if she hadn't moved, we're not allowed in other people's houses. So, but I'm not quite there. I know as I go around this corner, I've got the risk that there may be a traveller campsite. They quite often camp there, and I'm thinking to myself, what do I do if I see this traveller's campsite? It means I'm going to have to go back and take a different route because I am not walking past a traveller's campsite at night. I know not all travellers are nasty and violent, but I ain't taking that risk. Luckily, campsite wasn't there, so I carried on walking. At this point, I'm thinking to myself, I need a wee again. I've got probably about half an hour left of my walk at this point. So I'm thinking, can I hold it? Can I hold it? Carry on walking. No, I can't fucking hold it. So I look for a bush. Plenty of bushes around, except it's the middle of winter and there's no bloody leaves on them. And about 10 foot away from me, no, not even 10 foot away from me, is a bloody dual carriageway with cars passing by. Luckily, it's dark. So I duck behind a bush that's really just a pile of twigs because there's no leaves on them. Pull my trousers down, squat and have a pee. Oh, that's better. Now, that is pretty much not the end of my journey, but from there on, nothing really eventful happens. I eventually get home, needing to go a pee again. Remember, it's only 20 minutes ago that I went for a pee, but as soon as that key comes out of my bag and tries to get in that keyhole, I desperately need to go a wee again. Desperately. I don't know what it is. As soon as I get to the front door, I always desperately need to go a wee. Manage to get the key in the hole, run up the stairs, get my trousers down in time for a pee. No accidents. Bonus. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the story. Please subscribe if you'd like to hear more from me, and I will see you again soon.